I said we got to save this question for you. Dude. What's the scooperino on these DMZ? Like what was it, 2 or 3?
2.0 or whatever.
Dude, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
With PUBG 2, a big question mark. Like,
I feel like they did. All right, I'm ready now. I feel like they screwed up the first one at the end so much. Did you guys play DMZ?
I played it at the beginning.
Yes,
at the beginning. Felt like it had a lot of potential, but it just didn't pull me into like wanting to sink hundreds of hours in.
No, especially if you're like already familiar with like Tarkov and other extraction shooters. It's not enough. But it was cool, and they made some good updates with it at first. But then, it felt to me like they realized, oh, we're not doing this anymore into the next game. So let's switch everything to pay to win. So like I don't know if you know, but like
that's what I heard.
There was weapons that you could get, like a camo bundle, whatever. You buy $20 camo, and then you could use that weapon on a 15-minute cooldown. So if you died the insured slot, it would just come back to you in 15 minutes rather than 2, 4, and 6 hours. And the only way you could even get that was by buying it. You couldn't even play the game and ever earn that ability to get a 15-minute cooldown. So you could literally have all the best guns on 15-minute cooldown. So it's just like, that's just one of the things. You could spawn in with a UAV every time. You could buy that. You spawn in with a self-res every time. And just stuff like that where it was like, it felt like, all right, we're just going to try and milk everything that we can out of this. And then clearly it's going away. And it felt to me like they've just given up on all of it. I don't know how they possibly redeem or do a 2.0 for it. Like I heard that they were gonna do, they're debating if they're gonna do PvE or they're gonna do PvPvE, or it's just gonna be like a friendlies only type thing. But that's what, I don't know if you guys played Modern Warfare Zombies. That's essentially what that was.
Yeah, okay. I heard that kind of turned into almost like open world, just PvE DMZ.
They pretty much took everything from DMZ and then made that PvE, and that's what Zombies was. And a lot of people really liked it. I feel like it's more likely that they continue down that route, actually, and do go with PvE and just make this a super casual player's game. Like the person who doesn't want to compete against other players, like what Zombies is, right? Like there is an element of Zombies that is like more hardcore and you can go for 100 or 1,000 rounds. Some of these guys play for like nonstop. But I think the majority of people that play are like, they're looking up the guides for how do I AFK get skins on the game, you know? Like that's the main con, is like, how do I put a boat in front of the ramp so that way I can never die and just have the easiest brainless experience possible. I feel like that's more the audience of what would go for that than the PvPvE. But I don't know. I'm not super sold that they're going to go and do everything, especially with everything that's happened in the past on it. I just don't see them doing like crazy innovation and pushing it. Other people are a lot more optimistic. Maybe I've been too skewed, but
sure,
we'll see. I would love to be proven wrong, though. I would love to be proven wrong.
Prove us wrong,
please, dude.
All of them, everybody.
Please.
Us streamers want to be proven wrong about our takes on these games.
Yeah, dude.
We don't want to be right. I swear, most of us at least.
Yeah.